Hybrid is making a huge comeback at Town Hall 13 right now, and in this video, I'm going to tell you why.
3, 2, 1, go!
Also, I've got two different versions of this attack strategy to show you, so be sure to hang in there so you see both versions, alright? Check this out, man. Ked Hades coming in with kind of a standard hybrid here. He's got 3 rage spells, 2 freezes, 2 heals. This is a very standard composition for the first one of these 2 variations that I'm going to be showing you guys right here, man. And this is a heavy queen charge based attack, but do not underestimate the hybrid on the back end. Those hogs and the miners paired with the siege barracks create a ton of power on the back end. Now, we've also got some synergy on this attack strategy, all right? You're doing some great things. You're getting some great value with your queen charge to start it off, including charging that clan castle, taking it out, and taking out as many of the high-value targets as you can. High-value targets going to be Town Hall, Scattershot, Eagle Artillery. So, we need to get some of those objectives taken out, create some strong pathing, but also, guys, if your queen goes down on this attack, a lot of times, if you play your cards right, if you're dropping your hogs and miners in the right area, then your healer value is not done. You can get that healer swap, which is one of the things that makes this attack so powerful, man. We've seen so many times where a queen charge maybe doesn't go to plan or doesn't get as much value as was originally planned for, and then the healers swap off to the hogs and miners, and you get so much back-end healer value that it doesn't matter. You end up tripling the base anyways, and that's one of the things that makes this attack so powerful. Guys, this first one, this standard version right here, I've got 3 examples to show you, and then for the last attack on the video, we got that other variation, so make sure to hang in there for that. We got hogs, miners coming into the town hall. Since he's got all those hog riders in there, he's going to use that Grand Warden ability. Ooh, he lost a ton of hog riders right there. That town hall blast is deadly to the hogs. Now, most of the time, the miners will go back underground before the town hall blast goes off. As long as there's no skeletons directly in the area to bring them right back up, then the Town Hall Blast really isn't a threat to the miners. If you only have miners in there, you can save that Grand Warden ability for another section of the base. But when you get those hog riders in there, you better pop that Grand Warden ability. Try and save as many of those hog riders as possible. If they are at 100% full health, they can weather the Town Hall Blast with a sliver of life left. But if they are down on health at all, they pretty much disappear when that Town Hall goes off, man. Ended on the Eagle Artillery is giving him some issues. He's going to need these 2 miners to step up, get that Eagle Artillery taken out. He's running out of troops, man. Those Eagle shots made this one close. Those wizards out of the siege barracks going to pair with the Grand Warden to finish the triple. All right, man. Once again, same basic spell composition. Now, what is going to change on these attacks is your number of miners, your number of hogs, depending on how many funneling troops you're going to bring, how many Coco Loons you're going to bring. I don't know. Me personally, I don't bring that many Coco Loons because half the time I forget to use them anyways. I'm like literally the worst at remembering to use Coco Loons. So why bring 4 of them if I'm going to forget to use all 4? You know what I mean? But I see a lot of guys that are really, really good at getting those Coco Loons down. Bring maybe 3 of those things, and pulling Seeking Air Mines with each one of them. So that's going to be up to you on your attack style there. Now, the one thing that is pretty consistent to bring more miners than hogs, all right? The thing is, miners will take a lot longer. They'll lag behind, depending on the side of the base, too. Like, look at this. If he starts right here, miners are going to be caught up on these storages, while hogs are going to zoom out ahead. Another thing you got to look at, man, is you got to have that town hall activated before you drop the hogs in the area. Otherwise, see, that thing's not a defense yet. When it's not a defense, hogs are going to run right past it. Miners are going to get caught up on it. That's going to split up your troops. And if you split up your troops, your miners and hogs, basically the hogs are going to die out a lot faster. And then the miners lose the extra value of those hogs moving through the base. So depending on what side of the base you're going to start on, you're probably going to need more miners than hogs. Some sides more than others. If you have a heavy defense side, maybe it's going to be an even number of miners and hogs, all right? You got a ton of defenses over there, not a lot of stuff that's going to be holding those miners up for long, then go ahead and go, you know, a little bit more equal on there, but just take care, man. You're going to learn all that stuff in practice on how many hogs, how many miners you like to bring. Pretty consistently, I'm bringing at least 5 or 6 more miners than I am hogs. Sometimes as many as 20 miners and as little as 10 hogs. Just depends, man. One thing's consistent, though. Usually at the end of the attack, those hog riders are dead. That's not an issue. They've done their work. They've gone out. They've taken out a lot of those defenses early. They've triggered a lot of those giant bombs and traps before the miners even get there, and that's why the miners end up finishing off the triples on a lot of these attacks. Let's look at this, man. We got 2 Hog Riders left and probably 18 miners left. Dude, there's a ton of miners left on the board. As the last Hog Rider goes down, miners are going to be more than enough to finish off this triple. Look at this, dude. This is so crushed. Dude, he's still got a Queen ability left. RC is still alive. Yeah, this base is absolutely smashed. Because this last example, the standard version of hybrid I'm going to show you before I show you the other variation that I was talking about. And in a lot of clans, man, the other variation's actually being used even more than the standard version. So kind of just check it out, man, and see which one works best for you in FCs, whichever one you're most comfortable with. And, you know, there's going to be different bases too, man, where one version's not going to work as well. And you guys figure that out over time, definitely. Here we go. Rico coming in, Queen charging from the top. And, guys, on this next attack, I'm going to be letting you guys know why hybrid is making such a comeback right now as well. Here we go. We got that second poison down on those super minions, man. Those make the Queen charges hard, dude. I'm not going to lie. I'm not really using hybrid that much anymore because the super minions have made the Queen charges such a pain, man. A lot of people are bringing 2 poisons to deal with the main, like headhunters. They'll drop 1 poison and the super minions stay so far back. A lot of people are bringing a second poison just to deal with those super minions, so your Queen not having to pop her ability early. And basically, man, it's stopping a lot of Queen charges dead in her tracks. Look at the pathing that he's created right here, by the way. He's actually running out of path over here. He might be starting on the other side, dude. He's funneled so much that he doesn't have a core left to send the miners into on that side. So sure enough, King comes down on the other side over here, and look at this, man. Oh my gosh, we got miners coming into the base, Hogs behind, Royal Champion behind, Warden always with the Hogs and miners. Absolutely. Gonna drop down a rage spell and a freeze right here, trying to get this Queen in this Grand Warden platform taken out nice and early. Really wants to make sure that RC is gonna stay alive. Keeping those miners and Hogs moving through the base ahead of her is essential. Of course, the single locked onto the Royal Champion, but miners were able to get it taken out. Royal Champion ability is still intact. Queen's getting ready to go down. Let's see if we get some more value out of these healers. Oh, dude, they went to 1 miner. Are you kidding me? 1 miner's in there onto that scatter shot. This might be key, though. He's inside of the range, so that scatter shot cannot target the miner that's on there. We got a mortar that can target the miner, but the healers are keeping that miner topped up. Dude, that single miner is gonna solo that scatter shot with a last-minute assist from the Royal Champion, dude. Oh my gosh, man. That was so clutch, that miner right there. What we end up with, man, is a ton of miners left and another base smashed by hybrid. Alright guys, here you go. Version number 2, the Zapped Queen Charge Hybrid. Wesley's going to do it up 1. It looks like he's bringing a blimp, so he's going to be zapping some value nice and early. 5 lightnings, 1 quake. That is enough to zap a scatter shot area if you want, or an inferno target area if you want at Town Hall 13. Now look at that early Yeti bomb there, direct targeting that scatter shot. Very nicely done. So he's already gotten his value from that Yeti bomb, took out that scatter shot in that whole compartment without having to burn a rage on it, which is good. He does not have a ton of extra spells here. All right, he brought 5 lightnings and a quake spell. Oh my god, dude, Wesley is using a skeleton barrel, dude. That is awesome. Does this thing check for seeking air mines? What is going on here? Now his zap value, he went ahead and zapped a single target inferno, so he cleared this whole side, and that's why his Queen has got this nice little walk in the park right here. He Yeti bombed this high value defense. He zapped this high value defense. Now his Queen charge doesn't have to deal with that scatter shot or that single target inferno. She has not had to use a single spell yet, other than just a poison on the clan castle troops. Look at that. There's that double poison I was talking about. One of those went over there to the super minions. That thing's going to slow them down and decrease their damage so much they become a non-factor. So he has still not had to use a supporting spell on this Queen charge if we're not counting the poison for the CC troops here. So no rages, no freezes used yet. Look at this, man. This is beautiful. Now he's still got to use that King on the other side of the funnel. Oh my gosh, he starts it up here. I did not think he was going to do that. Got an early freeze down on that enemy Archer Queen. Wants to make sure she's not going to be targeting his Royal Champion at all. Royal Champion staying behind the troops. Kind of safe, honestly. Here we go. RC is going to be targeted by that scatter shot, but that means that all those miners are not going to be targeted, man. You know he wanted to catch that Royal Champion inside that Grand Warden ability. He's going to heal the core troops there. He's going to pop the RC ability to get through the scatter shot. Now, he's just got miners left in the core. Queen did great around the edge. She did eventually die. Let's see if these miners have enough on them to get through the rest of this base. We're going to go to ×2, ×4, because these miners are moving slow, guys. And I got to tell you why this thing is making such a resurgence, all right? Base building focused on defending hybrid first for so long that it became pretty difficult to pull off. Base builders really caught up with it. Still a very strong attack, but they were basically laying out all their traps, all their defenses in tricks to defend hybrid. That's no longer an option. There's a lot more other powerful attacks out there. Now you have to try to defend witches, maybe even before you defend hybrid, and that means we're going to see more multi-target infernos, which really opens up hybrid attack strategies again at Town Hall 13, and that's exactly what we're seeing.